Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Alien contact didn't seem that strange when a giant starship began hovering over the Mojave Desert and unloaded a host of newcomers. But will Earth have what it takes to take on these strange people, or will this turn into an cosmic alien crit nation? This is your police chief, Patrick, here, putting my foot down on xenophobia on this podcast, and joining me in protecting the streets from humans and aliens alike are my 5 friends and fellow detectives. To my far left, he's an alien cop on the beat. It's Jabert Francisco, jabbering away as Jamfram.
Are you referring to the Chimera Protocol?
No, Alien Nation, dude.
Alien Nation.
I don't know what that is, sorry.
Oh, you don't know Alien Nation?
Yeah, it's probably okay. It's like, I'm specifically referring to the TV show. Across the digital table from me, racist cop, more like just a normal human man. It's Miles, make him believe, as redacted.
Good evening.
To my right, an evil overseer looking to enslave yet another planet. It's Tyler, talking as Pradier.
Hello there.
To my immediate left, a Tectonese rebel without a cause. It's Drew, dying to play Zelix Thel.
Ha-ha!
And across from him, a morality play disguised as this week's episode. It's none other than Rebecca, rolling with Asher and Sky.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
Greetings, Patrick.
Do you guys know Alien Nation only had like 1 season?
But
Yeah.
One for
I don't
each.
know what that is either.
One for each person who watched it. I don't know.
So Alien Nation was a movie starring James Caan, and then they made a TV show where they replaced James Caan with a much younger, hotter actor. And
Classic.
But the show was only on for like a season. But then they did like TV movies like once every 4
they did a ton
years.
of TV movies. Yeah. I remember really liking it.
I loved Alien Nation. I
enjoyed it a good deal as well. Yeah. There were 5 movies, I think, if Wikipedia is correct. But welcome back, everyone. We've taken a little time off. We talked about Tyler going to visit everyone in the South.
I went there.
And we didn't record an episode with Tyler sitting on Drew's lap like we said we would.
It was so disappointing. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I did get to sit in Drew's chair. I felt very powerful.
It's a good chair.
It's a good chair.
Unfortunately, we are back. We are playing this week. Despite yesterday, my very expensive podcast microphone dying and me having to resort to my emergency backup mic. So if I sound weird this week, it'll be fixed next week because thankfully we have a Patreon that helps us buy these very expensive replacement parts for the show.
Yeah, I need a Patreon for some of my water pipes in my house, so I'm going to try to start that up.
You guys ready to do last time on? Talk about what happened on.
Oh, so barely. Barely.
I have so many notes from last episode,
Thank
which
goodness.
is not a good thing.
Can only answer one, unfortunately. Yeah, last time on the podcast, you all visited the Fish Fair initiative to meet the mayor's assistant, Karis Dorn, a nervous man who introduces the settlement, and Mayor Davo Sotillo. The town attempts to offer you all resource units to remain on the island at the edge of your, colony and avoid legally claiming the land. You meet the Karasha Lashunta stevedore named Yan Steves, who was looking for Carrie Dabe and her sister Kells, who you all think might have been spies. After meeting back up with Thistle, she admits that she was indeed working for Fish Fair all along. Finally, a call from Ezrand Shire points your attention to the north, where you find a giant eel has slaughtered a number of lumberjacks. A bunch of stuff wrong with that, including all my flubs.
I have one.
Not including. Do you want to start, Rebecca, or do you want to play defensive back in case someone else has what you're about to say?
I only have one as of right now. So
okay. Then go for it.
It is the Fish Fair Collective, not Initiative.
That is one. That is correct.
I believe the mayor is Pavo Satillo, not Davo
Oh
Satillo.
my God. Drew writing down a character's name when introduced and seemingly an important one. Look at you. Look at how far you've come, Drew.
I'm going to say it wasn't a stevedore. It was a troubadour.
Oh no. So
Nope.
sorry.
No,
So sorry, Japert.
I goofed it, gay.
We're looking to Tyler or Miles to get a correct answer here. You guys got anything?
I mean, I'm gonna try to go. I don't think this is one. You put giant eel, but isn't it technically a mountain eel?
That is correct. That was
I thought he was just describing a giant eel. Like it is.
I thought so too, but I just swung for the fences, hoping that it was being specific.
Good call.
Is
Indeed.
it giant or is it enormous or
It is.
huge?
It is
or
huge. It is a huge mountain eel, technically, if we want to get technical. But yeah, you are on the right track there, Jabert. This is not a stevedore. Yang Steves is a fisherman in Fish Fair Collective. He was also Demolish unto nuts.
I was curious if it was that. But.
Yeah. I put multiple things wrong right next to each other to see if you guys go. So guess what? You got a single episode reroll. Maybe you'll need it because indeed this week's episode starts off. You went off to investigate these lumberjacks who were supposedly clear cutting land that technically is inside of your bounds of your colony. And you found a whole bunch of them murdered, eaten up by this giant mountain eel who jumps out to attack you all. Let's roll into the initiative turn order.
Can we thank the eel first
Just by mistake dinner.
for just taking care of these fools for us?
Yeah, Patrick, what languages does it know?
Save your lives first, and then then start helping it out.
Well, canonically, I believe we just have to say mountain eel, but with the inflection of what we're trying to say, like a Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, well, Pokemon rules.
Pokemon does rule. You're right. It's so much fun.
Oh, well, it used to be.
Used to be.
I'm not going to hate on any young person who's like, who they just love the current generations because it's like their
Sounds like you are.
Sounds like he's booming it up in here.
I'm not judging.
How
Judge it, that's
big-
the tone.
I'll judge Game Freak, but I'm not going to judge the people who like.
Tyler's out here with big Kanto energy right now.
Oh, my initial. Oh, no.
I
so
can't
slow.
believe what you guys have rolled so far.
Oh, it's not a good day when Asher is at the top of the
Let's say
initiative.
the highest number so far rolled for initiative for you guys has been a 9, no double digits. So who are you waiting on here?
Oh, sorry,
I think
that's me.
Yes,
It's an
we need-
automatic
we need to
restart.
break this time.
Nope.
Okay.
3.
All right.
3 total altogether.
Oh boy.
Whoops. So you all are surprised by this mountain eel, apparently. Very
Guys, look,
surprised.
it's a giant eel.
Oh boy.
Pray dear, technically it's huge.
Actually,
Okay, well that means it goes first because I did roll 14.
Oh no. Is this our actual order or can we move our pawns around?
Yeah, you guys were just kind of moving. Oh, you're at the front. Yes, you can move yourself to the back. Sorry.
Hey, thank you. I don't want to be there.
We're just moving you guys forward a little bit there. Okay.
Did we fight last episode?
No. We just went to the Fish Fair Collective, talked a whole bunch, then crossed back the river to check out the lumberjacks and got into this fight.
Thank you.
So
Why my notes were 2 pages long.
A lot of talking.
Lots of
Patrick
talking.
was
my
Getting beat up.
token still had lower HBSB, so I'm just making sure.
Mr.
You've been rolling too well
Mr.
lately, so we're handicapping you.
Mr. Mountain Eel is going to run up to the front of the party here, and right up front we got Zilix, we got Asher, we got Jamfrom. It's just going to randomly try and bite one of you. Go down the initiative turn order here, and
Patrick,
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
Patrick, you don't have to say Mr. Mountain Eel. You can just say Mountain Eel.
Please,
Mr. Mountain Eel was my father.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well, I was going to
I was going for Mr. Manager, but yeah, that's also a good. I wish I'd come up with that joke instead.
I was going to attack Asher, then I was like, maybe I should make it random, and I've rolled Asher randomly, so it was meant to be, Rebecca. First attack of, okay, it's not great. 3 on the dice. Is that going to be a miss, though? No, it's not. It's a huge mountain eel. Bit of damage coming your way. Another 3 on the damage.
Do they ever specify why it's a mountain eel, not just a snake? Like, is it an amphibious creature?
Specifically, I don't believe so.
Does it tunnel? Is that maybe it?
Well, it says, maybe parallel evolution is it has some features resembling waterborne kins, so it is maybe distantly related to an eel.
I was just thinking about that. Like, if it's a mountain eel, like, isn't that just a snake?
Eels are
Miles,
creepier.
I think the people who made the monster, they just don't know what snakes are. I don't think they actually
not herpetologists.
Yeah, they just.
I don't know why that just occurred to me.
This is 14 points of piercing damage to start off the combat. And I think we'll probably just do it on the beginning of your turn. But I don't know if you guys remember about the old...
oh, Lord.
The transfixing eyes of a mountain eel. Indeed, it is a gaze attack that at the start of your turn, you're going to have to make a fortitude save.
I remember they did something stupid.
20?
That is a success. So immune to this particular effect. What would you like to do with your turn? You're next in the turn order.
All right. It is within reach for Asher and Sky. So they are going to use their entropic strike with their attack lash against it. Hold on. I'm going to boost this.
Boost.
Is boosting still just 1d4? That's really lame.
Yeah, I think it goes up next level, probably.
I don't think it ever goes up. I think it's always 1d4. Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, per EP expended. Yeah, it sucks. Vanguards are not as fun as I expected.
Can you expend multiple EP?
I can, but I only have 2 max.
For now? Does that go up as you level?
For now, yeah, because it's based on my con.
Okay. Well, at least...
So if my con goes up, then...
Yeah, you'll
max
get
EP
there.
goes up. Okay, but I'm expending just 1 right now, and here we go.
Hit it.
The 24 to hit.
Ooh, that is a hit.
Oh, good. That does 11. Let's do... I feel like it's going to be immune to acid, so I'm going to say bludgeoning.
Okay. Yep. Slapping this thing from distance here, you cause a huge wound, entropic wound, to show up on its side. It seems to tank it pretty well, though, but does seem to react, and you see its body kind of undulate away from you.
Okay.
Excellent start. Drew, Zilix is next.
Can I roll physical science to see what Zilix knows about such a creature?
Grand question. Yeah, this is indeed an animal, so I believe it's going to be just life science.
Oh, well, I do have life science. Never mind. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it's a pretty standard beast in Starfinder world, so pretty easy.
For a 20.
Yeah, that is a success here. While you think of something to ask about the mountain eel, make me a fortitude save.
Say 21.
Yep, so you're good against its paralysis. What would you like to know about the eel?
Can we find out weaknesses?
Not really a weakness to hear about except punching it to death, but I will tell you, Drew, either it's KC or do you want to know its lowest save?
Actually, let's find out EAC.
It's got an EAC of 18.
Oh, Lord.
18, yeah, so you're gonna wanna make those rolls count. What would you like to do with your turn?
Ooh, well, that is a great question. That EAC of 18 is changing a lot of the math here.
Maybe not a 2-attack, double attack situation.
Yeah, I'm assuming this thing has reach if I want to try to run around it. I don't know that it does, but it's big enough that it seems like it would. So, yeah, we're just going to manifest a gun and shoot it.
We pulled out his gun.
NFL's not good.
A single shot.
Yeah, I don't think I can afford more than that.
Probably going to be hard to hit.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe not hard to hit, but tough to get through that thick skin.
That's a 10.
Yeah, 5 on the dice. Gonna be a mess.
Huzzah.
Okay, Radier, Tyler, you were next in the turn order.
Well, I mean, I can. Something this large must have a brain. I brazenly believe that it does, and that it isn't mindless.
Snakes.
Oh, do I need to make the fortitude save before I do anything?
Yeah, sorry, everybody do. Pretty simple DCs though. So.
Oh, why would you say that to me?
You have a good fortitude.
No, I don't.
Oh, not that good.
Yeah. Do I? Am I out of this combat?
But it's up to you. Do you want to use a reroll? Do you want to?
Are you shelving
a level? You want to use a level reroll? You got that too.
Level reroll?
Yeah. You heard about those?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, what did I roll? A 7. I mean, yeesh. Fine. Yeah. I don't want to get. I would like to actually do something this combat.
Oh,
I don't want to be
crazy.
Backlined for eternity. Let's re-roll it.
With your episode reroll or
whichever one you'd like, Patrick.
You tell me.
Sure, the episode reroll. Why not? If people will allow it.
Go, you do your thing, bud.
Thank you.
Tyler's still holding on to his level reroll and has a roll of 17, so that is a success. What spell you cast in here? You got your turn. Your precious little turn, Tyler.
Happy. Obviously, you're going to have to make a will save, but I will let you know. This is the command spell.
Mm-hmm. What's DC we're looking for?
DC you're looking for. This is a level 1 spell, so 16.
A natural 1.
Boy, I wish there were critical fails.
it has failed. Casting, you reach into this animal's mind. What command are you giving it?
Can I? Can I command it to close its eyes? Like, I can't remember. Does the gaze? Do we have to save against that every single round?
Once you save against it, you are immune basically for 24 hours.
Oh, okay, we're good. Okay.
But I mean, right now, Redacted and Jeffrem are coming up after you. If you want to, we can make close its eyes be part of that.
Close its eyes.
Or like turn its head away at the very least. It's like you command it. Say, look over there. Okay. All right. So guess what? We're going on. Well, do you have a move action as well?
Cower.
Redacted, you are next in the air space wagon.
Yeah.
The land. No. Skyboat. Skyboat. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Do I need to make a fort save since I'm in the air and stuff?
No.
Okay. First thing I want to do is spend a resolve to activate Vehicle Whisperer, which gives my vehicle a +1 to EAC and KAC, and it deals an additional 1d4 with collision attacks and increases my movement by 5 feet.
What does this look like for Redacted? Like, what is this like?
Oh, you know he's got some dumbass like red button that like you don't touch, and like he just like pops on like some goggles. Redacted pops on some goggles, and
Redacted's had that button all through book 1 and 2.
Redacted has dreamed about using this button since Redacted built this vehicle. And so the fact that Redacted can finally use it is a thrill.
I'm loving the idea of like Redacted like watching his friends dying and being like, not yet. Like all those other times we were in mortal danger, he's like, no, it's not time.
Well, no. But before we didn't have the skyboat.
Oh, that's I see. Yeah, this is the new.
Redacted has popped something in since getting the Vehicle Whisperer. So like it has done something. So Redacted is going to try to run over the Mountain Eel.
Hey, you're right up there at like head height. It can work.
if you smoke him, got him, I guess. If you got him, smoke him, whatever.
Make that piloting check.
Gotta make a piloting check, which gets a +2 to whatever I roll. So at 13.
I'm pretty sure it is still just 13 because you were moving when we started the combat. Because the sky boat is only level 2.
2? Is it? Well, it is level. Yeah, it's level 2, and the attack DC is 11, isn't it?
I'll look up the silly vehicle rules every single time. Yes, because it's. Oh, what is it? What is the DC? Mm-hmm. Well, first off, are you trying to run over or ram?
I can't remember which one is beneficial to me.
So ram does more damage, but it's completely save or suck. Run over, they take half damage even if they succeed.
I'll do run over.
Doesn't run over have a size category limitation though?
Ooh, that might be a good question. Let's double check here.
Tyler,
sorry.
The amount of times you have like pulled the rug out from under me in this game throughout the years that we have played.
I know. I really should play it with just a gag in my mouth so that I don't just go.
One time I performatively I was upset so performatively that your mom was worried that we weren't friends.
Oh gosh, yeah, I forgot about that.
and I was like, I literally didn't think twice about it after it happened.
Right. Yeah, technically, run over I think is only. It says 2 size categories smaller, so you wouldn't even be able to run over medium creatures. It's good to know for future.
So just ram then, I guess.
It's only ram from here on out because Tyler made me read a rule carefully.
Thanks for ruining the game, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, you know what? Go ahead and refresh your level reroll for that. Oh, wait, you didn't use your level reroll. Never mind. You used everyone's resource.
I'm glad I got praise for all of 10 seconds before I was brutally thrown back under the blimp.
Well, you're my pocket. You're on the suck up table right now. You get a seat right next to me. In fact, Drew, get up. Tyler's next to me now. We're changing the order of the digital table.
So this one hits, correct?
Oh, I got very sidetracked. I'm so sorry, Miles. I'm so sorry.
Because it's a 13, and I think the DC is 11. Is that not correct?
Oh, no.
I probably should have also prefaced talking and playing games with you guys tonight that my brain is literally boiled. I think I'm coming down with something. So
oh, no.
It's like just worst case scenario.
So it says attack collision DC 11, so I figured that's...
So I think that's what it was. Yeah, so it should be 12 now, because I'm pretty sure it's 10 plus the level. So that is a success. And now the DC, the attack collision DC is what?
11.
No, it's higher than that because doesn't your new ability also boost that up?
Well, no, yeah. So my I get boosted by +2.
I think we're at a DC 15 at this point because the gloves, your boost, and that. We'll double check on that, but I've got to roll pretty low to mess this up. But I did just roll a 1, so okay. That is a success. It is able to dodge out of the way. It has a very good reflex as you're coming in hot next to this thing, but even I'm giving it a -2 penalty for being, not looking at you in your direction.
Right.
That is just a success. Okay, so you fly past the Mountain Eel, and that's going to take us to Jamfram's turn.
Right. So sweet. Tyler, you ruined everything.
Buzzkill Tyler.
Let's see. I'm going to rush in with my sword, let's say. I don't remember if this thing has resistance to slashing. Let's see if it does. It seems like pretty thick hide. I'm going to move in and cut it.
Okay. It is going to make an attack of opportunity. It does have a 50% miss chance because it's not looking at you. It's averting basically from the command spell. So
awesome.
Attack of opportunity. Natural 20.
Jeez Louise. Okay. 50% miss chance. Here, please.
I'm rolling another D20 for the miss chance. The natural 20.
Whoa. Podcast over, everybody. Podcast over.
I mean, at least I soaked up another 20, huh?
Oh God.
Oh boy. Yep.
Oh, right. Goodness gracious. I felt it too. I felt it coming. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be bad. Oh, goodness gracious. I gotta roll a bunch of damage here.
Yep. You sure you don't want to take a card?
You reminded me. Yeah, no, let me take a card.
It might say normal damage.
Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, these things are higher level than you guys. This is a big old, when you fought the Mountain Eel in book 2 of
Dead Sons?
Yeah, so that was in book 2. You guys were like the same level, but that was a weaker Mountain Eel. That was like a junior Mountain Eel. This is like a full-on Mountain Eel. Okay.
This is the Scooty Puff scene.
I don't think my voice is going to go much lower if you need me to do a senior Mountain Eel voice, but I can try it.
Okay. No, nothing crazy on this, so it is just double damage, but the bonus effect for Broken Ribs, the card Broken Ribs, you cannot benefit from non-magical healing for 1d4 days.
Jeez Louise.
We don't hope you didn't like medicine checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not as big a thing in Starfinder, non-magical healing, so I don't...
That would be a much bigger deal in second edition.
Yeah.
The crit damage here is 34 points of piercing damage.
Oh, God.
I actually don't have a gauge for how much hit points we should have anymore.
That is almost all of my SP.
Okay, well, getting in close to this thing was dangerous.
I am, as they say, bloodied.
All right.
So,
but
beat up.
You still got your standard
beat up,
action.
oh, yeah, thank goodness for that. Now, 16 to hit.
I'm giving it flat-footed right now. Oh, no, this is KAC. That is a mess.
KAC, yeah.
Okay. All right.
What a turn.
It is its turn, and it is going to try to...
Patrick, I swear to God, if you roll another 20.
It is going to sidle on past both you and Asher and Sky. So
Do we
you
get
guys
a
can
tax
make...
of opportunity?
Yes.
All right.
And it is going for our friend Radier on its turn.
Oh, shoot. That was a nat 20, but it should not have been boosted, so you can remove the...
That's quite all right. I forgot to shout out a critter mentor for my crit, so let's do one for your crit as well. First, Cyber Robert, for your crit, Rebecca, says, yes, burn your enemies to ashers and throw them into the sky.
Oh, I love it. All right, that's 20 damage. Bludgeoning.
Oh my goodness. And, well, let me get one for my crit. I forgot all about my crit. I was laughing.
You're too busy giggling.
Way too hard. Such a good time. Well, yeah. Let's see. Here's a good friend of ours, friend of the show, Flanking Buddies on Patreon. If you want to support us on Patreon and pay for my next microphone after the one I'm about to order on Amazon breaks. Thank you, Max, Flanking Buddy, for over a year and a half. Thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. We appreciate it. Did you say 20 points of damage?
20,
Okay.
yeah, and that's without the boosting. I took that out.
Okay, and how did you do, Jabert?
I rolled a 21 to hit in case.
Yep, that is also a hit.
That
Max
is
damage.
15
Oh.
damage.
Okay, all right. Well, good news is that is enough to bloody it. Bad news is I'm going right for Fradier with
I don't
a still
understand.
averted.
I don't
Averted attack.
understand.
Oh, it's a 2 on the dice. What's your armor
I mean, you
class?
still hit me.
And Pradier goes down.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a 50% miss chance, so let me do that. Yes, that is a hit. Radier's taken 15 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Ow.
Asher and Sky, we're back to you.
All right, they are still within Asher and Sky's reach, so that's good news. And they will strike out. I'm going to boost this as well.
Alrighty.
Boosty.
It's a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
It is a hit?
Yep, against the AC.
Oh, good. That does
Discovered
10
what the
damage.
EAC was. Okay.
Yeah, it was 18, right? I thought it was 20. Okay, so yeah, 10 bludgeoning.
Alrighty, Drew, Zilix, you're right next to this thing now, and it's stopped averting its eyes. So, what would you like to do?
Does it have a reaction available? I think it does because it had another turn.
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna see Zilix's laser gun disappear and a sword appear in his hands. He's gonna try to slice it. It's a 22 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit. 17 on the dice. Way to go.
10 points of damage.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, still up as we get to Radier, Tyler.
What happens if I take one step backwards?
If you do a guarded step as a move action, nothing.
Fantastic. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a guarded step backwards. I'm going to take out my trusty measuring tool here. I'm just going to make sure I'm where I think I need to be. Okay, I don't think it has 20 feet reach. I think we're okay now. And we're going to cast another spell.
Mm-hmm.
This will also require a DC 16 will save, but we're trying to put this eel in the dirt. This is a level 2 mind thrust, Patrick, so you better be making a good roll.
I did save on a DC 16, so half damage.
Half damage indeed against a... however, I will say this is 4d10.
Why so much?
It's level 2.
It's so much, Tyler.
I know. I wanted to end the fight, but I guess you're only going to take... Oh, man, that would have been so cool. That would have been the most damage I've ever done with this character. So it turns out it's, what, 8?
Yep. You've rolled 17, so half that. 8. Excellent. Redacted. We're back to you.
Wait, did you save against one of my spells?
Okay.
I just did, yeah.
Hold up.
You got a
Hold
backlash.
I think I've got some backlash here. Whenever a foe succeeds at a will save against one of your spells, it completely negates an effect.
I did not completely.
You did not completely negate, so never mind.
You done?
Done.
All right. Since you've already moved, can I just try to ram you again?
You have to take a turn to turn.
So
And
dumb.
Ram's a full action. We've been over this one a good bit. So if you want to
Wow.
turn the vehicle and take a shot.
Yeah, I will. Turn the vehicle, take a stupid shot. Like a commoner.
A filthy commoner.
Yeah. All right. That's a 15.
And a miss too, man. Oh boy. Gone are the days. Redacted rolls. Runs everybody over. Jamfram,
That's me.
what would you like to do?
Well, boy, I really don't know. You know, Patrick, what are the odds you roll 3 20s in a row? Let's move in and strike once more with a mighty sword blade.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm teeing you up there. I'm teeing you up.
It has its reaction, yeah? Okay.
It
Yes.
does, yeah.
Let's make there's a natural 1.
Yeah, that's the other side of the dice that I was looking for. And I strike mightily. No, less than mightily.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm glad I'm getting the cards out, but we both rolled natural 1, so we're both getting a
We both pull a card.
critical fumble. What would you like?
Give me the fish. I'll fish in the same deck as you.
Okay. So I'm gonna draw my card first because I critically failed first. Kinetic. This is pretty bad.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this to be its own attack. It's called Rebound to the Face. You take weapon damage, so I'm gonna let it bite itself as it's trying to come after you, which is bad enough because it does a lot of damage. Okay. If it had it has an extreme melee on this card. I wish this one was yours. The weapon flies 3d6 squares in a random direction.
I'm not kidding. Are half the cards that? I feel like it happens so often to where our weapons just fly off in any given direction at any
I
time.
think Patrick just puts the card back on top of the deck
God.
and then picks it up again.
Yours is so not a problem. You are
I don't-
flat-footed for 1 round. Whoa.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, right. I mean, he'd hit
How are
me
you
on
going
a
to
2,
survive?
Right. Oh, now he hits me on a -1.
Technically. Oh, I forgot. No, Redacted and Jam from you also have to make a save.
Oh, the
He's
fort
no longer
saves.
no longer
Right.
averting.
Oh, right. So that would have been before I moved in, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I mean, if I wasn't facing, then do I still need to?
You looked at it when you shot at it, so you missed, so it's not that big of a deal. And Jam from rolled
22?
an 18, so also not a big deal.
all right. So I'm in. Okay.
And there's a natural 20, so okay, everyone is safe.
Oh, there's my natural 20. Great.
Stupid save. Okay, that's your full turn. That brings us back to the Mountain Eel, who doesn't look like he's doing too hot. I'm going to make 2 attacks, and they are going to be against Jamfram and Jamfram. Okay.
Cool. Uh-oh. Bro.
Here's Asher, like, hoping it'll attack, attack them, but, you know.
19 on the first.
Critical
hit.
effect.
Fortunately not. Minimum damage, 12 points of piercing damage.
12. You got it.
Second attack, 15 is a hit.
Okay.
14 points of piercing damage.
All right.
That is its full turn. Asher and Sky, we're on to you.
Was really hoping to get hit, but alas.
Jamfram made this thing bite its own tail.
Yeah.
I did it. Yay.
Yeah, it just means I have no EP. I need more EP.
Do you want me to
okay.
hit you? I can hit you.
It just slapped me across the face. Okay. Oh, wait. I got an EP because I scored a critical hit, right? Yeah.
Sounds right. Sounds right to
Plausible.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm boosting this attack. And here we go. It's a 25 to hit.
me. That is a hit, and that is enough to kill the Mountain Eel.
Oh, yeah.
Damage. Had 6 HP left. It goes down, kind of toppling around you guys, coiling like a snake here as its muscles spasm, spurting purple blood in your direction. We're out of combat. How are you doing?
You see Praetor approaching the Mountain Eel with a skinning knife in one hand and a sewing kit in the other.
Let's go, eel coats.
Yeah, I was going to say, Asher is going to say, I hear that jackets made from this creature's hide are very popular among the Starfinders on Absalom.
Up this thing up right now. So not only can you make, if you guys recall, reckless, resilient jackets, you can make reckless gloves, which are what Redacted wears, but also something called trampling boots, which is also in a Mountain Eel kind of boots. You ignore difficult terrain in hilly and mountainous environments, and as a full action, once per day, you can basically move up to your speed through other creatures' spaces.
Would Redacted be able to wear the gloves and the jacket, or has it got to be one or the other?
That's a great question. I didn't think that reckless gloves were magical. Yeah, I don't think.
Are they not? I mean,
I guess it's just
they're not
DNA.
technological. I don't know.
Would you say it's like biological?
No, the resilient jacket definitely is. So reckless gloves are as well. I mean, you can wear 2 magic items.
Oh, cool.
Right?
Yes.
That's up to you guys. Yeah. So this will cut the price for the resilient jacket in half, to only 300 credits.
Ooh,
Given
take
the
one.
same deal.
I believe we're gonna.
I wish we got to fight these every AP because
I mean, you can just buy it regularly as a magic item.
it's not the same.
Such a clutch item.
Who amongst your party has the ability to craft it, do you think? Has someone got the skills? The hand-eye coordination for stitching Mountain Eel leather?
Jamfram.
Nah.
I was gonna say
I don't know. Is it survival?
audio
No,
pot.
it's mysticism.
No.
Well,
Oh, I have
not
mysticism.
me.
It's Azure and Sky then.
I have a +9 to mysticism.
That's better than me.
Basically, you can craft something that's lower item level than you. It will take some time if you're making cool matching jackets for everybody.
Oh yeah, they gotta be matching. That's so clutch.
Is anybody else already wearing magical items?
I only have one.
I don't have anything.
I have an Aeon Stone.
Oh, I guess I do have one of those.
I don't. Do those count against your magical item?
They
limit?
do.
I think so,
It's
yeah.
really lame. It's really lame.
Oh,
Did they used to not? I don't remember them doing that, but that's
No, they depending on where you place them, I think depends on whether they like makes them either a magic item or not. So if you use it as an armor upgrade, for instance, then it counts toward armor upgrades, but you can also wear it as a magic item.
and
So it depends on how you're wearing it.
the last time I really messed with them was in season 2, where we had all that armor that had the sockets for them in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's my memory. Don't quote me on that. I don't know Starfinder rules. I've only been playing since 2017.
What do you think?
Yeah.
We read the books? Come on. No.
really just a scant 7 years flew by so far.
Speaking of loot, if you listen,
Yes. Yes.
You're interested in just a bunch of Pathfinder and Starfinder AP volumes. I'm getting rid of a bunch.
Oh,
So at me on Discord. I'll send over what I have.
You getting ready for second edition?
Getting ready for this kid I have to grow up. Gaga. She takes up space and she's like a slime. She just keeps taking more and more. Yeah, I just had
You should get rid of board games first and save your books.
books. Bye books. bye books.
Maybe we can make that a Critter Con giveaway. It's like have Tyler's collection.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we do that because I have just so many.
Too many books.
Sign all your books, put your name in them, and you can sell them off as signed
That way the value
copies.
plummets. Good idea. No resale value for whoever I give
some
it to.
jerk wrote his name in all these.
I was gonna say you should take a page out of like ancient monks textbooks, literally, and just doodle in the margins of every book and draw a dross reacting.
Or what always breaks my heart is when we buy, used books for my daughter, and I'll open the book up, and then like inside is this like loving note written to the original person, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, Cindy,
They didn't want
but
your
your loved one gave away your book.
I mean,
But if
we have
if you're buying children's books, they probably just grew up,
Yeah, I know, but like
we just recently did a big clean out of a bunch of kids' books because our kids are, we have a tween right now. And,
it's disgusting.
Yeah, he is. He needs to shower.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
you guys ready to get back to town? What do you guys want to do next?
Flaunt our eel jackets? It's like
Well,
strut?
they're going to take
Wait,
several.
we came out here
several
to
days.
investigate the lumberjacks, right? So have we completed that? Are they all dead? Or is there anybody else to find?
Should we like check pulses at least and confirm they're
Dead
not
Jim.
savable?
Great question. Let's see what the book says. You found the corpses of the flit hounds, and the crushed bodies. About 6 loggers here. They have what looks like they were using plasma axes and chainsaws. All of them broken in complete disrepair, smashed to bits.
What about the flithound hides? Because I think we found them already skinned.
Oh, you know what? I'll give you some points for that. Maybe how many does it say here? Doesn't really say. Why don't we add 600 credits to your total? Because you can make sure those split hounds, unethically harvested, still go to good use. Maybe
Right.
maybe they're the liner of your jackets.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, they're so stylish.
So
Is that
the
what they-
flit hounds and Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, is this the rest of this episode is just talking about these jackets?
Jackets are so
Absolutely.
sweet.
They're so dope, though. Like,
So cool.
I'm trying to figure out what we're learning from this situation, right? So we came out here to find the lumberjacks that were encroaching upon our land to make claim to our land, only to find out that wildlife from our land murdered these guys in the meantime. So
this land
what do
is
we
our
take
land.
from this experience?
It is not your land. It is, in fact, our land.
Well,
Here's a mountain eel.
I mean, it's just, part of it, like, so part of it is that I think the Fish Fair Collective, was like, we can provide resources. And it's like, okay, well, you're taking the resources from land we already own, essentially, to then give us. All you've done is the labor, and also they are unethically harvesting. So that's also kind of part of the deal, is learning that how they are accomplishing this resource gathering is very destructive.
Yeah, this is a hex, perhaps, that you have explored, but maybe not claimed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly if this one's been claimed or not.
It still reads to me as if this is
Yes, it has been. I'm looking at the map now. Sorry.
This is proof of what we suspected they were doing and not being fully honest with their people and what their goals were as an organization. That I feel like, personally, I don't want to blame the people, but you definitely want to, not allow this kind of stuff to
You got to
happen.
correct the behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Well, and we certainly don't want
encroachment on our
to
territory.
enter into any kind of deal with Dorn and what was the mayor's name?
Pavo Sotillo.
Pavo Sotillo.
Yeah, Sotillo. Okay. I mean, which I think we all suspected he was used car salesman type.
Right. And, Thistle has even told us that, there really is no collective. This is just a rogue group of people. And, I think it's probably a situation where if we just take out their leadership, we can probably recruit most of the people to still work for Viridian. And it would also be good because, one of our neighbors are the Xeno Wardens. And, we've already upset them once. Further upsetting them by just strip harvesting the land around us is probably not wise either.
Can
Yeah,
we
they're
make
pretty far to the south.
Can we make a lot of detailed documentation about what they were doing in this spot so that we can, just have proof for whenever we would need to talk to somebody about this?
Yeah, so you want to take some photos? What do you guys want to do with these bodies?
Suppose we should probably bury them.
What other clothing can we make?
Oh my.
Oh, Lord, Miles.
Uh,
I mean, we literally just skinned one of our opponents. Like I don't. Redacted would not see the difference.
Prove to me there's a difference.
Why stop at animals? Let's just go straight to sentient creatures. Like, let's go.
No,
Is there a
Redacted
best?
creatures.
I would suggest that it is
We don't
possible
have
that they would want their dead back. They've already lost people that they don't know that they've lost. If we could provide them with the people that we know that they have lost.
Are they going to blame us for their deaths, though? Are they going to spin this story that, we killed them and are just bringing the bodies back to them or something?
This is why we take detailed notes about the gigantic mountain eel that killed them, that we then avenged their deaths by killing the mountain eel. I feel like that could win us some points amongst the people, but not necessarily amongst the powers that be of their collective.
So do you want to bring the bodies back to Fish Fair? It's only 30 minutes. I guess it'd probably take some more time because there's several bodies here, but maybe an hour to bring all the corpses back.
I
I mean,
feel
it does seem like a decent thing to do.
yeah. We could just bury them here, but I feel like they might want to know,
And if they don't know, now they know.
So loading them up in redacted skyboats and hauling them back.
We left the top down during this.
Gross. You're not just dangling the bodies underneath. It does take a little while to get these bodies back. Night falls, I think, by the time that you're done, and indeed the townsfolk are super dismayed. Karis Dorn, the mayor's assistant, comes up to you and it's like, what happened here? They're all dead.
Yeah.
Eel. That's what we say. We say mountain eel. Mountain eel. Indeed, yeah. Jab from will step forward and take a knee to show deference to the dead and explain that these were set upon by a terrible beast, and that these woods are not to be taken lightly, and that proper security details are needed if one is to venture out. But mostly, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, they'll start, preparing the bodies and things like that. I think some people are giving you the same kind of stink eyes when you first came to Fish Fair, but maybe even more so now. They seem to be afraid of you as you guys are like covered in blood and guts and are bringing back all these dead bodies. But Karis is like, a Mountain Eel, you say? I am sorry to hear that. I will make sure that their belongings are taken care of, and we'll clean up what happened there. Thank you all for bringing them back.
Just doing our job, ma'am. I mean, wait, no, that's not really our job, but whatever. Bye.
Right. So what's next for you guys? Are you gonna head on back to Viridian?
I suppose we don't have much more to do here other than just kind of lord our successes around these people that just lost a bunch of people. So,
lording is sort of one of the great things about life, right?
Yeah, we should probably go back. I mean, they had some contracts they wanted us to read, which we should look at, and then we should maybe talk to a few of our fellow leaders and see legally what we should do.
Okay, heading on back to Viridian. It is better part of a day, or I guess the night to get back there, but you're able to sneak in before the sun comes up. I guess it won't take that long. Probably you get to sleep a full night's sleep in your bed, but maybe sleep in a little bit the next day. And Ezra and Shire will, wake you up and get a report from you guys about what happened down there. And do you want to fill him in on everything, on what you think of this Pavo, Sotillo, and the collective?
I think so.
We've got to watch out for this one.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, I can't believe they would just park themselves there. And it sounds like you guys got put in a bind. And but from what it sounds like, it seems pretty dangerous too. All these people got killed by a Mountain Eel, you said? Oh goodness.
Oh, it was a big one, and I show him my big boo boo, where I have 8 hit points left.
Oh no!
Sorry, was it the Mountain Eel that killed them, or was it the Flit Hounds?
No, they looked like they had killed the Flit Hounds. They were in the process of skinning them. But okay. Yeah, that Mountain Eel, they were not prepared for. They were like level 2 lumberjacks. Didn't stand a chance.
You need at least a level 5 lumberjack to deal with that kind of thing.
And now we've got Flit Hound lined eel coats, which is just
it takes some time to craft those. So do you guys want to do a little time jump and just like describe the jackets at the end of it?
We all want to do the time jump to get our coats, Patrick. Yes, we want that.
So the next couple weeks, it's just a montage of you guys curing leather and learning all about the process.
Space Tim Gunn is there to criticize our style.
Ezra and Shires walk around like Tim Gunn, like, You only have 3 more weeks until the Founders Festival. You've got to make it work, Redacted.
Make it work, designers.
Make it work. I'm so glad this entire episode became about the jacket. That's what I wanted. Yeah.
Well, now the group has a uniform in Luke. But look,
Mountain Eel, like you knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's your fault.
I didn't do any
Ask for
of this.
no, this is 100% your
You
fault.
brought this on yourself.
You know we love Mountain Eel jackets, Patrick.
Yeah, I think when was that book 2 of the first campaign, and like at least 2 of us wore those jackets like the rest of the campaign.
Nax still
those
wears it.
level 4 items.
Yeah, Nax still wears it at level 25.
They did
Rerolling a fort save is extremely good.
Crazy.
It's so clutch, especially when your
It's-
fort isn't very good.
I think they did get. I was about to say redacted. I think they did get an update because it says you have to use a reaction to use the reroll. I don't know if that was the case.
How does that even work?
That wasn't
That one
the
part
day
of it.
before.
Well,
Well, now you do. So
I don't even know how does that even work? I mean, if you're wearing a fort save, isn't it a reactive reaction anyway?
well, if you've already used your reaction by the time it comes up,
okay, I
you
see-
wouldn't
I
be
see
able
what
to
you're
use
saying.
it. But
Gotcha.
or maybe we just didn't. That never came up in campaign one.
I'm just gonna ignore that entirely, like I do most things.
I'm just gonna make sure everything does reflex and will saves from here on out. There'll be no poisons. You guys will never have to use them. No, why don't you tell me what do they look like? Can you guys? Can the 5 of you
Imagine the
as
coolest thing
players?
you've ever seen, and then multiply it tenfold.
So
Like,
Parker
I mean,
Lewis can't lose
Because
the
each one of us
series?
are rocking these jackets. I mean, when we walk through the town, it's in slow mo.
I gotta
Like
say,
we don't live in explosions. Like we are the coolest people in any room now.
we've got high collars. Like look at Zilix and imagine his like eye stalks on the sides of his head.
but
The
also
collar
they're kind of
goes
like
all the way
capes.
up.
They're also kind of like capes too. They sort of like flutter a bit when you walk.
Are they long?
Oh,
jackets?
100%.
Oh
Are they like rain jackets?
like big long trench coats. Yeah.
I want one
But-
of these coats in real life. Can I get one?
Well, first you have to kill a mountain eel. So get on it.
I was about to say, if you bring in yourself like 100 more Patreon subscribers, we will get real life eel skin jackets. It's so expensive. I can't even imagine how much that would cost.
I mean, the way what I'm seeing in my mind is like Neo from the Matrix, like that jacket, but also fur lined with Flithound fur, and in a softened leather. It's been worked, so it's like softened leather, like almost suede-ish material, like lamb leather. You know what I mean?
Just a quick
and-
search online. Most eel skin jackets are like $1,000.
and listeners, this
They
is the
should
most
be.
RP we've ever done on the show, talking about a cool jacket.
And go to patreon.com to
Oh man, imagine the 5 of us walking into Viridian in our green jackets. Oh, we
what I'm saying.
so cool.
I thought you were going to
So
say PAX
dope.
East.
I was about to say PAX as well. Like
I am
imagine us at PAX.
looking in the original Alien Archive where the eel exists and comes from, and it does say once per day as a reaction you can reroll a failed fortitude save. So I just don't think we ever paid attention, and this just goes back to what Rebecca said earlier. We don't read these books.
You should probably give them away,
What are
Tyler.
rules?
Yeah, I'm giving right here this Alien Archive. You can own this Alien Archive.
Oh, what are you doing? Tyler, put that away. Oh, gross. You're doing unspeakable things to these books now. Ugh. Oh, stop it. No. No. Disgusting.
The Foley work on top. Oh, man.
Well, I was going to ask, do you guys want all 5 eel jackets to be the same color? Or do you want to do like a, different shades of green, like a TMNT style?
one hundo.
Yeah, I think mixing it up is fun. Yeah.
Do you want it all to be shades of green indeed, or do you want to do different colors?
Well, we need to have them all have an iconic, whether it's the texture or the color. One of the two things needs to be the same.
I mean, I feel like shades of green works. Viridian Colony just feels it should be shades of green. And it's
Viridian.
Mountain Eel. I mean, you can't change the color of the hide that much,
But
right?
what if it?
I mean, you could
but
dye it.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
But what if
be
it was
fair,
green, but on the back it said pink ladies?
It's funny you say that because my immediate thought when everyone was saying like, "Ooh, matching jackets," I was like, "Pink ladies for the green lady." Wait, we're not. Hold on, we're definitely not that. Okay.
So the Mountain Eel itself is a very bright green, but part of the magical tanning process that it goes through, the treatments that Asher and whoever wants to aid her in crafting these you can either lighten it or darken it. So, you can get a bunch of shades of green. Let's say that.
We're a bunch of shades of green.
Okay.
50 shades of green.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of
Praydeer,
brown.
I would like Praydeer to be a darker shade of green because I'm already pale, death-skinned looking, and a paler color just going to clash.
It's going to wash you out.
I mean, same with the gray in the room.
Yeah, that's true. The gray should also
Honestly, I
probably
think
have a
all of
darker
us would
shade.
look better in deeper green, right?
I mean, Zilix is green, so
Yeah,
it's
so a
complementary.
deeper green
Go
would look
lighter.
better.
For some reason, I feel like Zilix would have like a red tinted one.
yeah,
Oh,
but you gotta
right.
go with. We gotta do the Viridian thing now that that's been established.
I know.
Your good friend Ezrin Shire looks on with a great amount of longing and jealousy as you guys begin fashioning these jackets and like emblazing them maybe with like personal logos or your names and stuff. And he's like, man, those sure do look comfortable. Those jackets
Ooh,
you're making.
Could we sell faux eel jackets to the colony?
Well, like as like merchandise for our crew.
What are you using in place of the eel leather?
What about those lumberjacks we found?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
No.
It's crazy. The Mountain Eel also skinned these lumberjacks very expertly.
No, I would like maybe Asher could try to fashion some vegan leather from the surrounding jungle plants.
You'll make a paper jacket.
Yeah, and I mean vegan leather is like plastic, right? So like use the surrounding forestry to there must be like rubber plants or something
Oh,
that
okay. I
can
was about to say, what do you think
mix
plastic is
into
made
a
of,
concoction.
Rebecca?
Asher and Sky sell a very popular all-natural cactus jacket. Now it hurts a little to get into it first, but then very comfortable.
Hear me out.
But no, you market it as vegan leather, and it will sell so much. It's eco-friendly and yeah.
Good for the environment, except for the time when you have to pump all that petroleum out of the ground. But
Right,
other than
and
that-
the person selling it to you is wearing an actual eel jacket, so it kind of loses a little bit of meaning, but it's cool.
I don't think you'd have time to mass produce those for the upcoming Founders Day festival, as that is rapidly approaching, as this montage took weeks of R&D into jacket size, length and dimensions.
We're not selling the actual jackets. We're selling pre-orders for the jacket. See,
Yeah.
we're selling the
These are-
idea of a jacket.
these are so exclusive. You have to pre-order the jacket before production begins because it's such a limited run quantity.
Oh,
guys
but there is a pre-order discount to entice customers to purchase.
Absolutely. If you pre-order, you can get one of our vegan leather jackets for only 10,000 credits.
Yep.
Afterwards, they will go to retail in exclusive runs for 15,000 credits. So
But if the campaign goes well enough on Kickspacer, we will be able to have all sorts of extended goals and all sorts of stuff. So,
Got that going for us.
Yep. If we get 100 backers, we'll add pockets to the jackets.
well, mine already had pockets.
Yeah, but these don't. The base version doesn't.
Fair.
Do you guys want to just go out and hunt more mountain eels and just do this
That's-
again next episode?
That's what this campaign is about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200 backers.
Real fashion show.
It's like when you swerve in any open world RPG and then like something else becomes the game for you.
This used to be about exploration,
I
colonization.
mean, it's why I've never finished any Bethesda open world RPG. Not a single one of them.
Again, we've spent more RP time on the jackets.
Oh, I'm
Who needs
encouraging this.
exploration when you can have entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
I
Also, as a pre-order bonus, we will include a children's miniature version for your child, made entirely of edible plant material.
It's made
It's
of
like
it's made of small hill eel.
it's a fruit roll-up
and we can
jacket.
expand.
No, it's made of Green Hill eel.
We can expand into pet bandanas. There are so many markets
Yep.
that we could that are untouched right now.
Yep. And
I'm
if you are
inspired.
the 1,000th backer, you get a special Hannibal Lecter edition of the jacket.
I think you mean Buffalo Bill, but yes. It puts the lotion on his eel
The
skin.
redacted special.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why's my jacket pink?
Yeah.
Very
Give it
pink.
time; it'll change.
I like the new direction for Cosmic Crit.
Oh yeah, I totally had other things to do this episode. I kind of
Now it's Cosmic Crit goes to Shark Tank. That's what we're doing.
Eel tank.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it was right there. Miles eel tank.
Eel
goodness.
Tank. Yeah, I guess fine.
Is this the end of the episode, or are we still actually trying to do something?
This is the most
every-
off the rails we've been in a long time.
Every 5 minutes, you talk about these jackets. Another week goes by as Founders Day approaches. You just waits in time.
I can't remember. Do we care about Founders Day?
Hold on.
It's a big event. Yeah, it's the 1 year anniversary of you guys landing on the planet. So the entire colony is abuzz, getting ready. This is bigger than the Harvest Festival of last year. This is going to be, at least twice as big. So you got that going for you.
I think we're going to turn it to Eel Fest.
You guys can think about stuff. I don't think you have time to sell jackets or maybe shirts that say I'm a eel jacket founding backer.
I mean, we can sell like there were some pre-order passes so that when they do come out,
you have to support the eel jackets on Crit Starter.
Oh, Crit Starter is good. Crit Starter is better than what I said. Dang.
Right, but it is the weeks do bleed by getting ready for this. The entire colony. You do get some paperwork from your new friends, quote unquote, down in Fish Fair that comes in drips and drabs that Ezra and Shire is kind of pouring over, and some contracts and things. But yeah, a week or so before the Founders Day festival approacheth, Astraka, your colonist's therapist, friendly ear, comes up to you and says, "Oh, there's a big problem with the festival. I need you all to follow me."
jackets.
Your jackets are ready by this point, so you putting them on to head out.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, and
I've
again,
spent like 45
moving.
minutes putting on my jackets.
Yeah, we're moving in slow motion now.
There's a montage. It's a whole thing.
You have to have multiple people help you put on these jackets. Like they don't fit great, but they look really cool. It takes a long time to don and doff them.
Are you saying we all have valets now specifically to don our jackets?
It's we didn't choose the Mountain Eel jacket lifestyle. The Mountain Eel jacket lifestyle chose us.
Oh God, I want to destroy these jackets so bad. I'm having such buyer's remorse. Why didn't I change this just to like a demon or something that attacked you in the forest?
You brought this on yourself, Patrick. You know you did.
Oh, right. So your Shackleton therapist will lead you to the warehouse on the south side of the colony, where a lot of materials have been coming in over the last season, and things stored up for this festival. Leads you to the back of the warehouse, where you see what should be the settlement's supply of sweeteners, artificial sweeteners from off world, something very hard to process here on the planet, and notice that they are gone.
Oh,
They are,
they are equal.
they are almost all empty.
Splendid.
Astraka points it out and says, "Look what I found. It's worse than I thought. This thing is just full of to be continued."
Oh,
Oh, sugar. Next week's episode. Where did it go? What happened? Oh, we're gonna have to find out next time, everybody. Oh boy. Yep, that's this week's episode. Is I hope our listeners like Mountain Eel content. That's what you got.
What we made. So enjoy, listeners.
Super heavy RP laden episode last week. You're meeting like tons of new characters this week. Just fought one Mountain Eel and dealt with the aftermath.
If we ever play any Cthulhu based game, because there's a lot of serpentine beings in that game, we're going to be making, it's going to be tough. That's a lot of jackets to have to make every time we murder a eel like creature.
Man,
Oh,
we
boy.
can venture into other articles of clothing though. We can make hats, we can make leggings, we can make
Please.
boots
Please
or
say-
even in this one.
Say eel underwear. I dare you, Rebecca.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's very
Oz?
reactive with the skin. You can't
Yeah,
wear it on
I love the
sense.
scaly feel of eel leather underwear.
it's electric.
Oh, there you go, Drew. There you go. That's going to do it for us this week, everybody. I hope you are having a great 2024. This is a blast from the past as far as Starfighter is concerned, and a Mountain Eel inspired episode. But guys, thanks for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
Sorry,
Everyone
we
out there,
I'm sorry we made it all about Mountain Eel stuff.
I'm not.
it's okay. I totally forgot you can make these jackets. You even told me last week. That's going to do it for this week's episode. We'll catch you on the next week's adventure here on Cosmic Crit. So long, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Next week.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.